Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you this holiday look that I created. It's pretty versatile, I'd say. You could wear it pretty much anywhere, not even on the holidays. So anyways, I'm going to start by priming my face with the Bare Minerals Original Foundation Primer and put that all over my face. And then I'm going to go in with my Selma Hayek foundation from CVS, and I'm running out of it. This is extremely unhygienic, so if you're going to be using this on a client, don't do what I'm doing here. But I'm running out, so whatever. Anyways, I'm just going to blend that with my Sephora powder brush. I know, kind of weird, but it works. And then after I blend all of that out, oh, by the way, I'm using a darker foundation shade because I tanned my body, so I just need to match my neck and shoulders. Anyways, now I'm going to blend that out further more with a beauty blender. And this is just to get rid of the fine lines that a brush would create. Now I'm going to conceal my under eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 15. And I'm going to combine that with the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm a little bit more tan right now, and that Tarte concealer is light. So I'm just going to make it not as light with the other concealer. Then of course I'm going to blend that all out with my beauty blender and make that look as seamless as possible by just continually pouncing that beauty blender. Next thing I'm going to do is go in with Tarte the Sculptor, and this is in number 2. Like I always say, I didn't pick the shade for this, but I still use it anyways. It's from Gen Beauty. But anyways, I'm just going to contour / bronze up my face with this. And I'm going to blend it out with this Japanesque duo fiber brush. And then after I blend all of that out, I am going to go back in with that beauty blender and just make everything really, really seamless. And now that that's all blended out, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder and set my under eyes with this e.l.f. blush brush. It's actually like the perfect shape for setting your under eyes. Then I'm going to prime my eyelids with the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly and set that once again with the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. Then I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Chocolate Bar, pretty basic, but like I always say, you could use anything. And I'm going to go in with this really warm orange transition shade and just put that in my crease very lightly, just to kind of trace out where I'm going to have my shadow for this look. Then of course I'm going to blend out this first transition shade as always. And with the MUA crease brush, I'm taking that medium brown in the very center of the palette and just going to trace out the socket of my eye. As you can see, I'm just very lightly putting that in the crease, starting from the outer lash line and going all the way up into my crease. Then once again, I'm going to blend that with the MAC 224. Then taking the MAC 217, I'm going to combine the darkest shade and that medium shade and go in my crease even darker. I wish that I had kept it a little bit lighter here, so that's really all up to you. Like all of that is, it's all up to you what you want to do with this, all up for your interpretation. Anyways, I'm going to go in with the Luxie 231 blending brush and blend that out just a little bit. Now I'm taking just a little bit of lash glue and some glitter by MAC, and I'm going to paint a little bit of this lash glue on my eyelid and then press this glitter in. I just want it to be like a very light look so that it didn't really stick out too much, but when the light would reflect, you would see glitter to make it very holiday, but not too in your face. I didn't want it to be obnoxious. Anyways, now I'm gonna trace out my winged liner with this NYC Liquid Liner from NYC. And now I'm gonna go with my lower lash line, and this is that medium shade that I was using, and I went pretty full out with this, But you, like I said, it's all up for your interpretation. So whatever you want to do with that lower lash line, it's all you. Now I'm blending with that 231 brush by Luxie and going back in with the darkest shade from that palette to define it even more. Then just blending it out with a blank brush or a clean brush. Now I'm taking that bone shade from the palette and putting that on my inner corner, just a matte shade. And then I decided to take some of that lash glue and glitter and put a little tiny bit on the outer corner of my lower lash line. Like I said, I just wanted to be like a very light wash of glitter so that it would just reflect in the light. It looks really, really pretty at nighttime. Now I'm going to use the Tarteist mascara on my lower lash line. And I went in with lashes and I also put on some brown eyeliner off of camera. Now I'm bronzing with the Tarte Park Ave Princess matte bronzer and kind of contouring a little bit, just going over where that cream contour was earlier. And of course, as always, I'm going in with this Milani powder blush in the shade Romantic Rose. It's very neutral in my opinion, just brings some color back to the face. And the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. Yeah, Gilded Honey. I'm going in with that for a highlight, and I didn't put too much on. I wasn't really feeling an intense highlight for the day, but that's all too. And now I'm going in with this, the Balm liquid lipstick in the shade, I forget. That's not what it's called, but I really do forget, and I will link it down below. Everything will be linked down below. But it's a classic Christmas red or holiday red. And now I'm setting my face with the Maybelline Master Fix, and that's the look, you guys. That is everything. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video, learned something new, and will wear this for whatever. It doesn't even have to be a holiday look. You could just wear it for anything, really. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!